Hey loves, welcome back to this channel, to this amazing movie review. Yes, if this is your first time hearing my voice, my name is Janelle and I do movie reviews and recommendations on this channel. Okay, so please subscribe for reviews and recommendations. Of course, if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back OGs. Today we'll be talking about this movie Ruse, and you can find it on Bimbo Ademoye's channel. This movie, you guys know the drill already. I talk about the movie, just do like a quick summary or a recap of the movie and talk about what I like and what I don't like about the movie. So I'm going to get straight into that. Okay, so this movie opens up with Shalewa and her friend, in the morning. Shalewa, who is Bimbo in this movie, Bimbo Ademoye, was getting ready for, I was even thinking she had a job, but she was going for she didn't even have an interview. She was just going to scout for jobs. And Mabel was learning makeup and she called it something different, right? Yes, I think she wants to be, she calls it special effect, right? She wanted to be doing all of this for movies and the rest, right? Not knowing that this was going to be something really helpful later on, right? Shalewa was kind of against it, but she had to go out and they were owing their landlord money for the house they were living in, and they were even escaping, trying to run from the landlord. Now, seeing that young girls get taken advantage of, the landlord was asking for something different to cover up his rent, right? And it was really pissing Shalewa off. Shalewa by day, Kabiru at night. So now this expression, what I just said, came up after Shalewa had gone to scout for jobs, and it was just so difficult. She checked online. There were jobs for women, right? There were jobs for women, but the money was not just something good. Now, right here, Derek and his wife were living together like roommates and total strangers. His wife was treating him badly, She didn't care where he was going. She didn't care if he's with a client. She just bumps in, does whatever she wants to do, and she was always drunk. And she brings men to her matrimonial home, right? She was just living life. She didn't want that marriage, that was why she was dealing with Derek the way she dealt with Derek in this movie. Now, back to Shalewa and Mabel. These girls were legit suffering, that Mabel had to go and, deceive her landlord. When Shalewa stepped out, she tried to deceive the landlord, saying, "Oh, just come to my room, I'm going to give you what you want." And then the man came to her room, and then she was shouting, calling neighbors, and then she made this man sign a 2-year receipt for her. Now, this landlord was seeing Shalewa, who is Kabiru, going out of the house, Shalewa's house. He was so angry that Shalewa would not even give him the chance to do whatever he wanted to do with Shalewa, but other men could come see Shalewa at home, not knowing that was Kabiru, you know. Shalewa decided to dress as a man when she and Mabel talked about someone in their neighborhood who dressed as a woman to escape the police. And it dawned on her that she could use this special effect thing to get a good paying job as a man. And then she applied for a job at Derek's office. And she posed as a man, her voice. Watching this movie, my goodness, this lady is talented. Like, she got the job not because Derek wanted to give her the job, but because she knew where he was supposed to have a meeting. Kabiru kept asking, "Oh boss, let's talk to people around to show us the exact place." But this man said, "Let's use the Google map," and they found themselves in a cemetery. And this was very funny. You guys know what Google Maps can do to you, but yes, it was really funny. Now this movie is a comedy film. Okay, comedy. Yes, it has a lot of comedy. You're going to like love and comedy. Should I say it's a rom-com? Yes, because in the end it was romantic, right? And yes, this movie is a very good watch. Let me continue now. Kabiru took his boss everywhere. You know, he kept working. In fact, the chef in the house fell in love with Kabiru because Kabiru is a loving guy. Kabiru taught his boss how to eat bread and beans. You know, he taught his boss a lot of things, and his boss began to like him. I don't know if because Derek suspected, because the name on the certificate was kind of different from the name Kabiru was bearing, and it was kind of hard for the boss to comprehend. He was suspecting something, but he just kept quiet. They got into trouble one time, and Kabiru chased away touts who wanted to take advantage of them, you know, and his boss was very, you know, impressed, liked him. And then Derek was supposed to travel and said Kabiru should be at home in case the wife wanted anything. Now, the nights that Kabiru chased touts, you know, he went home and got picked up by the landlord. Now, remember I said the landlord thought it was like a man. So he apologized, Shalewa apologized, and got back to work the next day. Remember, Derek had left town, and Derek's wife, that's his boss's wife, tries to take advantage of Kabiru, and the chef walks in, and then the chef had to say otherwise because her job was on the line. And just like that, Kabiru got sacked, went back home. It was just like from square one. You know, she was really sad, and her friend was just, you know, encouraging her and all. So after realizing that this chef was lying with her madam, Derek came to look for Kabiru and saw Shalewa. It was really sad that he came to look for a man and saw a woman, a beautiful woman, and he had to say his mind, like, I fell in love with you, I fell in love with you. And he now had to explain how he got married to his wife. It was like arrangee marriage, and then they fell in love with each other. I suspected from the beginning of this movie that they were going to fall in love, but I did not expect a proposal at the end of this movie. It's a good comedy movie, although now let me just do my rating. I would rate this movie a 6/10 because obviously it made me laugh a lot, right? And Bimbo is somebody I like so much, so seeing her in this movie that was for almost 2 hours was really good. If you're hoping to see a movie that would make you laugh while you watch, then you should see this movie on Bimbo Ademoye's channel. Okay, and I hope to see you on my next review. I hope you enjoyed this one. Bye for now.